share this live. I don't know. Maybe I will take this off. And then
Distracting you?
Distracting yes.
Yeah, I would take it off until
I'm gonna take it off until it's time. I get it on some kind of way if somebody call in. Make sure you share this live.
Hey everyone.
You said we live on YouTube?
Y'all live.
Okay, y'all ready? Hey y'all! We are back. Episode 11, Ladies Get In for Re, the podcast, and we have some really, really good, juicy topics for you. But first, we want you to, 1, put in the chat where you're tuning in from so we can shout you out. And 2, we want you to, oh, sorry, I got distracted. We want you to, I don't even know what I was about to say.
What is the second thing? You wanted to
I said, put in the chat where you tuning in from. Damn. See, that's when you have a creative mind, your mind moves so quick. I'm for real. And it go from one thing to the next. So if I don't say it right then,
it's over with.
I'm going to forget.
It'll come back to you.
It'll come back. Okay. Well, how was y'all weekend? How was y'all week been since the last show?
Girl, it's a blur. What did we do this weekend?
Oh, yeah, we finally went to
I seen
Chyna.
Let me tell you something.
Finally went there.
I know what you did because I saw it. And why on one of the videos I heard Janae say we should have went to Stir.
Oh my god.
Yes, I can hear you saying that on the video. We love Stir.
Stir is a good time.
Lava Cantina was a good vibe. Mm-hmm. I was drunk. Yeah, so
they played some hip hop music though. It wasn't
it was like a good mix. R&B.
Okay, good.
They took you back. Rap. They kept you.
You went on a Sunday too, right, Jean?
Yeah, but it was a long time ago when I went, and they only when I was there, we didn't stay that long. They only played R&B.
Okay, they had a live on Neo. It was a Neo Soul, I think. She was singing.
Yeah, she was a singer.
Yeah, it was a live Neo Soul. That's what I meant. Neo Soul.
But the DJ came out too, and he turned us up.
Because she had performed twice, and then in between her sets, he came out, and then afterwards.
Oh, okay. Now I remember. The first thing was to put in the chat where you're tuning in from, and the second thing was to share this live. I was like, what? I was going to say, share this live. Sharing is caring. So I'm going to take a minute to share this live myself before we get into these topics. So all of my friends and family, because sharing is caring.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
Why was that the reaction?
Because, okay, so I have been trying to stay in the house until Shantae's birthday,
Coming up. Yeah.
And me and my boyfriend went hiking this weekend, and I sprained my ankle. That's why I don't have no heels on.
Oh, no, Jen.
I couldn't even put my brace on with these shoes, but these shoes I wanted to wear, so I'm thugging it out. Yes.
Are you okay? First, because you got to be prepared for the cruise. Have you been wrapping your foot up?
No. Well, I've been icing it.
Oh,
and I gotta wrap it somewhere tonight because of
just trying to make sure you taking care of your foot because you gotta be
keep it elevated.
Yeah, I've been keeping it elevated.
Okay,
it was horrible.
Oh,
I screamed so loud.
I know how that feels. I experienced it.
I remember when you fell. I'm like, she was not playing.
No, it is excruciating pain.
It is.
It's really bad.
And then, like, the next day, it was even worse. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to Atlantic City in the building.
Yeah, I had a high sprain on my
Alabama
foot
in the
too.
building. Mississippi in the building.
Okay, Mississippi, Yazoo.
I hate that.
Jersey.
But yeah, so that happened, and that's why I'm not wearing any heels. But I am wearing my birthday gift. Thank you, Janae.
You're welcome.
That Janae gave me.
Did the sprain happen like during your hike? Or?
Yes.
Ooh.
It happened like towards the end of the hike.
Oh, the end. Okay. Well, yeah, that's better than.
And it honestly, it hurt in the moment when I sprained, but like 5 minutes after that, it wasn't hurting. But the next day, oh my God,
so you probably had a low sprain.
Yeah,
it's probably also because you were walking on it, leaving too, so it probably bruised up and swelled up more.
Oh, it was bad.
It's probably a low sprain because it was a high.
I was like, this is serious.
Yeah,
I was like, I just cannot believe I'm laying in this bed with a messed up ankle. Thank you so much, Hicks. Shout out to Iowa. Shout out to Alabama. Memphis in the building. I like the way y'all checking in. So we're going to go ahead and get started with these topics. Oh, no. Wait, I forgot. We're adding a new segment. Small, but we always drink when we go live. And we have a bartender in the crew. So I wanted her to let her concoctions be.
Yes.
What are we
I want
drinking?
to share my concoctions. Okay, so today we are doing tequila. And then it's just some triple sec with some pineapple juice, shaken, not stirred. And then you pour it in the glass and top it off with some Sprite. And that's my concoction for tonight. How does it taste, ladies?
What is this called? What do you name it?
I got a name for it.
Like,
What you got?
Redbone.
Like yellow. What? Yellow bone.
Because it's yellow. A yellow bone.
Yellow bone.
Yellow bone. I'm about to put that in
Yeah,
my notes.
Monet is the unofficial bartender. Just to let y'all
Yeah,
know.
official.
At every event, she's taking around shot glasses, mixing drinks, concoctions. So that's her unofficial official job.
Yes.
Okay, well, Janae, we're going to move on to Cute or Too Much. What you got for Cute or Too Much?
Yes, so for Cuter Too Much. Okay, so back in like around 2011, Keisha Kayor started, like, she was a trailblazer for the color lips. You know, pink, blue, green, all the colors of the rainbow. And it's still popping to this day. So I want to know, do y'all think that the color lipsticks, is it cute or is it too much for y'all? How y'all feeling it? Starting with you, Monet.
The color lipstick, they are cute on other women. I don't like them on me. Like, I like just kind of like neutral. I'm a glossy girl, so I like gloss. So, like, the color lipstick, like the matte ones, I don't like it on me. But to other women, they look cute. I don't feel like it's too much. I feel like it's cute.
So what's the, like, most color that you wear? Red, pink, you stick with
Red or pink. That's it.
no green?
And then by the
blue?
end of the night, I'm going to have on gloss. It's not going to stay. It's just going to be for picture ops.
That's it.
That's it, yes.
What about you, Shantae?
I agree. I think that on myself, I can do red, I can do nudes, but as far as like the greens and the blues and it doesn't look right on me because I'm an eye girl, so I love my eyes to match what I have on. So if I got the eyes kind of blending with my clothes and the lips, then I'm looking like a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to balance my face properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, do today.
I know
How you feel?
Gia, what you think?
Y'all know what I think already. I'm going to say it, but I want to know what you think. Your perspective is fresh. Everybody already know how I feel.
Okay, so I enjoy the color lips. I'm like Monet and Shantae, not so much on myself. I like the reds, the nudes, pink. I do a little purple every now and then. But yeah, I don't know. It's something about me. I don't think I look right with the color, like the rainbow color lipstick. But y'all know what I do like?
What?
I do like a good black lipstick.
Do you?
I do too. I know that people view it as like witchy, but I like black
I think
lipstick.
that it's very chic. I like a good
Yeah,
black.
I just never
You can pull it off.
never put it on. Never thought about it.
Okay.
So with me, I love color lipstick, all colors. I love to wear blue. If you know me, I'll be wearing that blue lipstick. I also have a green lipstick that Ash bought me one time for like Christmas and birthday, something like that. Wore that a couple times. I like it, but also to Shantae's point, I don't do eyeshadow at all.
Right.
So because I don't do eyeshadow, that's my little pop of color, you know. But
But I like it on you, Jen.
Thank
I love when
you.
you wear your blue lipstick and when you mix your colors together, it looks really pretty.
Thank you. That's all I got. I don't have to know. I got to look like a clown trying to do eyeshadow. So that's all I got is these lips.
Let's see.
Right. Yeah, I
Work with
was
what
so
I got.
mad when we had to wear masks.
Cause you can do your.
Because I like my lips.
That's why you had you didn't wear no mask. You
A lot of times I
did.
The lacy mask.
When I did have it on, I rarely wore a mask. Anti-masker for sure.
It was
Had
good into
decorative masks like the pretty one.
yeah, it's good into the pandemic. It was like in 2020. She just had on the lace. I said, Jet, that ain't covering up nothing.
Nothing. I hate wearing masks. I want to show. Okay, so trigger warning for everyone watching right now. It's about to get a little dark, just a little bit. For Remember When, we are going to talk about Aaliyah's plane crash and the details of that crash. So if you're watching the playback, then you might want to skip ahead like 1 minute because it's going to get a little graphic. Just so we're all on the same page, everyone. All right, so what had happened was Aaliyah's choreographer said she received a phone call that Dame Dash was in an accident. And Dame Dash was her boyfriend at the time. So she was in a hurry to leave the island to get back to him, you know? So Lenny Kravitz sent a private jet for her. However, she did not, I'm out of breath. She did not end up getting on the private jet that Lenny Kravitz sent. Hype Williams ended up getting on the private jet. And Hype Williams is, if you remember, he was a big, well still is, a big director. I mean, movies, he directed like Belly, the Scrubs video, he did California Love, like so much stuff I can't even name. So he ended up taking that private jet that Lenny Kravitz had set specifically for Aaliyah. Leaving Aaliyah's only way to get off the island was the plane that crashed. So while they were waiting to board the plane, there was the issue of the plane being overweight, right? And this guy who was a young boy at the time, his name is Kingsley Russell. He has been quoted in a book. The book is called Baby Girl, better known as Aaliyah. The book is out now, it's published, saying like what he saw, what he remembers from that day. Aaliyah refused to get on that plane. Like she was like, I'm not getting on this plane. And also she had a headache. So he said one of her teammates handed her a pill for her headache. She took that pill and like passed out into a deep sleep. So they carried her on that plane. She wasn't even conscious when she got on the plane. And like this is like a known thing, like so many people have said it, you know. So when they got on the plane took off and in less than a minute it crashed. And they said that they found her body like 20 feet away from the wreckage. She was still in her seat with her seatbelt on. And they said that her autopsy report revealed that she passed from severe burns and major head trauma. So just super, super tragic. Sorry I had to take y'all all down through that, but we're doing Remember When right now. But I still listen to Aaliyah's music to this day. Like, I Care For You, you know what I'm saying? 1 in a Million, Back and Forth. Like, her music is timeless, you know? So, my question to the ladies on the panel is, if Aaliyah was still alive, do you feel like she would be major competition for Beyonce? Or do you think Beyonce would still be the queen bee, the one, if Aaliyah was still alive?
I feel like that she could still be queen bee. Aaliyah was talented, but Aaliyah was known like just for, well, she performed too, like she could dance, but Beyonce, I just feel like that the show that she put on, Aaliyah probably would have never done that. You know what I'm saying? Like she danced, but Beyonce shows are like on a 10. So I feel like they're just in their own category. I feel like she would have been top, but I feel like Beyonce still would have been queen bee and Aaliyah would have been, you know, right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you think Aaliyah would have been like more like a Mary J. Blige? Like somebody who is, you know, been in the industry for a long time, still making music?
Yeah, but think about somebody maybe who dance, because Aaliyah could dance. So maybe like Rihanna.
Beyonce.
Nuh-uh. I don't think like a Beyonce. Beyonce performances are off the chain. Aaliyah wouldn't have done all that stuff Beyonce did.
I disagree.
I don't think so.
Aaliyah is a triple threat. Aaliyah can act, she can sing, and she can dance.
She can.
And it's rare to find that all in one person. So, because even
Beyonce
I love,
can't act that good.
She sure can.
Her singing is a little
we
better than
specifically
Beyonce.
talking about just Beyonce
Obsessed was
and
her
the
movie.
performance.
She still didn't do good in her own movie.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
both
Beyonce
couldn't
can't
act to me.
Don't come for me, Beehive. I'm just
I'm a
telling
part
you.
of the Beehive, but I
They
believe
both
that Aaliyah would have been some good competition for Beyonce.
I felt the same way. I feel like she would be good competition, but I still feel like they'll be in their own lane.
Because Aaliyah can sing. Beyonce can sing too, but Aaliyah can sing and then she can dance. So yeah, I believe it would have been a good.
It would have been a good competition.
And I mean, I do feel like as that was 20 years ago when she passed. So as time went on, you know, you say she wouldn't have put on a good a show as Beyonce, but I think that she would have developed with the times because people who have seen both Michael Jackson and Beyonce do say that she's a better performer than Michael Jackson. But I feel like it's a different time. You know, we got different effects and, you know, we can do different stuff. You know.
And also, R.I.P. baby girl. I love Aaliyah. Like, I shed a few tears when I found out she died. But I think that she would definitely be stepping on Beyonce's neck. Now, I do believe that Beyonce would still be Beyonce because Beyonce can dance, sing. She is still herself. But Aaliyah would be stepping on her neck. I don't know, just say like Coachella. I don't know if she would have been the first black woman to ever do Coachella. It may have been Aaliyah. You know, because people loved Aaliyah. They adored Aaliyah. Like, she was that girl. Like, she was that girl. And she was at the top of her career when she passed. And I've never been to a Aaliyah concert, unfortunately. But I do think that she gave a good show, you know? So, and I don't think that either one of them were good actress. Sorry.
You don't?
No.
Aaliyah was good.
Romeo Must Die, bad. Beyonce and Cadillac Records, bad.
No, Beyonce
and Cadillac Records did good. Now maybe what Austin
Somebody said
Powers.
she did good in Dreamgirls because she was singing.
That's it. That's the only
she
one.
did do good. She did good.
That's it. Dreamgirls.
I want to read what
Cadillac
Leander
Records
had
did good.
said. Can you go up to back up to the? Is there a way to scroll back up? Let me see. I feel Aaliyah will be queen. Dame Dash would have been her manager after Jay-Z switched it up. Then Dame and her would have been the power couple.
But I did hear that, Jen. I didn't know it was in a book that somebody had gave her a pill and knocked her out.
It's in a book.
I did hear that. But
Kingsley
I
Russell
just
said it. It's quoted.
I just did not want to believe it's
They
true.
carried her on that plane. I don't want to believe that it was all orchestrated. I just refuse to believe that people would be that cruel. But so her uncle, who was her manager at the time, right? Her uncle, Barry Hankinson, he received $90 million after she died. Because, you know, like, you can have somebody insured if, like, that's your business. So, like, that would have been the money, you know, like they were saying she would have made had she had lived on. And 4 days before the crash, he had got, like, some type of protection on his business to where if something happened to somebody in the Bahamas, like where they was at, his company would not be liable. He did that 4 days before.
But I also think that Aaliyah's family, they be doing some sneaky stuff. Because I've heard like a lot of things with her and R. Kelly, and her mom and dad knew. Oh, yeah. I hope it's not true, but it's just, you know, some rumors circulating about it. So I do think that they gatekeep a lot of things and don't share like private stuff.
And then Dame did say in a recent interview that he talked to Aaliyah about R. Kelly, because I would always wonder, like, if she was alive during like the surviving R. Kelly, like what would she say, you know? And she said that she talked about it as much as she could, but for the most part she just had moved past it and just wanted to stay past it. So it is good to know that, you know, she had gotten over that part of her life of like being abused. So, rest in peace, Aaliyah. Definitely miss music timeless.
Yes.
Now we're going to bring it back up. We're going to brighten it back up. We're going to go to some trending topics.
What you got for us, Shan?
Well, one thing I really want to talk about is Gloss Up was on her live, and she kind of went on a little rant, you know, about Meta Verified. So, Meta Verified, if you don't know, anybody on Instagram now can get a blue check. You may have been scrolling your timeline and seen more blue checks than usual. That is because if you have $14.99, you can now be verified and have your blue check on Instagram. So Gloss Up, you know, how long she been famous? Like a year or two? I just had heard of her. She was saying like she had to work so hard to get her blue check, and now anybody can have one. So what I want to know is, like, how do y'all feel about Meta Verified? Is the blue check still special if anybody can have access to it?
Hell no. It's not authentic no more. If Tom, Dick, Harry, Sally, and Sue can get a blue check mark, be verified, what's special about it anymore? What's authentic at this point?
When I did my little research of it, I was in agreement with you at first, but from what I'm getting people that has like businesses and they do everything from social media, it protects them. If their account is hacked, they're easily to get it back with the blue check. They can communicate with the people behind the screen with Instagram. But basically, like if it's for business reasons, I can see them paying for it. Now, if it's personal, like us just getting it personally, I know, or myself. But if ladies get in free, need to get it to protect us if we get, to a certain stance and we don't want to lose it. We don't want nobody to make another page of us. It protects them on that aspect.
I mean, I understand from the profit aspect, so you shouldn't open it to everybody to buy. It should be like something that is special, something that you have to earn to get, not buy to get. You see? Like, I just don't think that everybody should be open to get a check if you pay for it.
How much is it?
$14.99 a month. Now, to be transparent,
I was gonna at least be
I do
everybody can't
believe
afford
that you
it.
have to have always had paid for a blue check, right? Don't know what that amount was, but it's like you had to know who to pay. You had to know how to apply. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
and
you
I
had to
think it
be
was a process.
at a certain level,
Yeah.
to even get to that area where you can apply.
Yeah, and I think it was like a long process before you can even. So when you get verified, you're like, yeah, I finally got verified. Now it's kind of like
Because I think it was based off
We-
like a
we
lot
not
of people
checked.
searching you. I think originally that's what it was based on. If a lot of people search this one person, then Instagram would verify them. I mean, and I do get what you're saying, Shantae, about like if you have a business, but if you are like a regular person and ain't nobody impersonating you.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody.
That I don't agree with. Just the business side, I get why they do it.
yeah, just the
I
business
get
side,
that. I
do
get that
agree.
100%.
But like I was looking at one of my files, like one of the people who want to request me, and they had a blue check. I'm like, who the hell is this? Somebody
With 2,000
regular
followers.
Like what? Regular following me. I'm like, nigga, no.
That just don't make sense.
Cause it's just like, you see a blue check, you be like, you used to be like, oh
Who
my God,
is this? Yeah, somebody verify want to
It
follow
definitely-
me.
When you, girl, like looking through the comments, it ain't nothing but blue checks now.
Yeah.
And it's like when you see a blue check, it's like, okay, who is this? Let me look at their profile. Let me see what they got going on. So now I wonder, the people like me who, I mean, at this time, I'm against it. I'm not gonna get it, but am I gonna suffer a consequence? Like, are they gonna show my content even less than they do now because I don't pay? Like it's gonna be some type of
from the
consequence
business
It
side.
definitely
for the
is,
free
yeah.
folks like me.
The business.
Yeah, so I get it from the business.
I mean, when ladies get in free, like I say, if people start impersonating us, then yes, I think we need to get a blue check.
I think that it needs to only be A/B celebrities, to make sure that that this is their account. Now, anybody impersonating them, trying to steal their identity, get profit off of them. But
it don't just
the
be
average
celebrities.
Joe person, why you need a blue check mark?
It don't just be celebrities that get impersonated.
It should be the check mark.
I mean, it be people who have like, okay, remember Chris was on our show? It's like a lot of people who made fake profiles out of Chris because
yeah.
somebody
He
sent us
told
a
us.
request, but I knew it was a fake
Other
one.
one was fake.
Yeah, they had a link. I knew they was fake. And this other girl I know, named Kim, huh? We got a call?
Guess not.
Yeah.
Do we have a call? It's
Yes.
Bear with us, everyone. We're running some new equipment. Is this a drill? Just a moment, everyone.
Hey,
Don Kelly and Aaliyah, hey. Don Kelly and Aaliyah got a kid together.
Oh, Legina Go.
This R. Kelly
Yeah.
and Aaliyah.
I thought she said she wasn't the kid. Didn't she say? Didn't Legina say she wasn't the kid?
I don't know.
She's not the kid. Was she?
R.
Of R. Kelly and Aaliyah.
Oh, is she? We got the DNA test. Y'all want to open it?
Yeah, we got a kid right here.
DNA, don't
Okay.
open it, but that's the DNA test right there.
Okay, real life street stars got the DNA test.
Can't open it right now,
Do it, but that's the.
but we got the proof.
Oh, okay. Well,
We got the proof.
we have the DNA test right here.
We'll open it all.
This is the proof that I hold in my hands. But we're gonna save this for what? Jaguar gonna open it on her show? Okay. But yeah, just so you know, everybody watching, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So how you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. How y'all ladies doing?
We're doing good. Where you calling in from?
I'm calling for the first state, Delaware.
Was that the first day? I don't know my
history.
They didn't teach us the first day.
Well, shout out to you. I've been to Delaware once. I was surprised to see how many black people there. For sure.
What you mean? There's a lot of black people here. What part of Delaware?
I've never been.
It started with an H, I think.
Huh?
It started with an H, I believe.
The H. You must be talking about Harrington.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago when I was in college.
Oh, well.
But how do you
must be
feel
a
about
better
how do you feel about Aaliyah versus Beyonce? If Aaliyah was still alive, do you believe that Beyonce would be as big?
No.
Why do you say that?
Because in time she would have involved.
I agree.
Plus,
she was already.
Aaliyah was making hits.
Aaliyah was making hits.
And it took Beyonce a while.
Beyonce was still with Destiny's Child back then.
And
They
also,
was making hits. It didn't take
Beyonce
them a
music is
while.
not timeless. Aaliyah music is timeless.
No, I wouldn't say all that, Jen.
First of all,
Not
Beyonce
has some timeless
Beyonce
hits.
any amount of time. That's
Some
number
timeless
one.
hits, but all of Aaliyah's hits are timeless.
4-page letter.
I don't
But
think
it's
she would have been
also
on top like she is now if Aaliyah was alive. That's my
It's not
opinion.
people that passed. They
Okay,
was-
but y'all have to think about it.
Let's not
Beyonce is
compare.
still our time. Aaliyah was our time when we was young. You know what I'm saying? We was younger. So like when we get older, Beyonce, I feel like we still gonna be
Mama, I'm
listen
gonna
to
ask you a
Beyonce,
question.
just like we
How-
listen to
how
you
old-
know, Aaliyah,
listen,
Mary J.
how old is
Blige.
Beyonce? I'm gonna ask you a question. How old Beyonce?
I think Beyonce
She
just
in her
turned 38.
She
And she's
48.
They said
40.
they be alive by her age. They said she in her 40s.
I think.
But she's still
And that
making
girl,
not
they
40,
said-
close
that's
to
what-
it.
Hold on. And they said a girl that's a sister is supposed to be her child. I don't know. That's a question.
Solange?
Solange is her sister.
Yeah.
No,
They
no.
I don't
fake
know.
it.
They too
I'm
close
just
in
saying.
age.
They too close to
Beyonce
age.
41.
Yeah, that's not even possible.
Oh, she's
It's
41.
pictures of them when they were young. So that wouldn't be possible.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in. We're gonna holler at you
Yes,
later.
Delaware.
Thank you.
Oh, no, y'all not. Stop it.
Yes, we are. We're gonna holler at you.
What he say? Stop it. We gotta get back to the show. But tune in.
We got some more calls we gotta get
Yeah.
to. So, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
So, we're gonna move on to the next segment, which is gonna be. Take these headphones off. Whew. Okay. In the words of one of the greats, Hoeness deleted. Okay. So, Brittany Renner, Blac Chyna, and now Alexis Skyy have turned over a new leaf. Okay, they are leaving the. What did I put it on the notes?
Hoeness.
As? I put sex positivity down as the politically correct term. They are leaving that to the side, and they are being more reserved these days. Blac Chyna got baptized. Did y'all see that?
I did.
She got her Baphomet tattoo removed. She said she made $240 million off of OnlyFans. And she decided to leave OnlyFans. If you watch the Reallyfe Street Stars interview of Tokyo Tony, you can get the inside scoop on whether or not Blac Chyna really made $240 million on OnlyFans.
Good interview.
Yes, great interview. And Brittany Renner just said, she hate that she shared her body with men who didn't deserve it. And, she wrote a book called Judge This Cover. She was naked on the cover about the men in the industry that she slept with. So my question to everyone watching and the ladies on the panel is, why do you feel like so many women are turning away from sex positivity, aka slut culture? We ain't having no more slut walks. What happened to the slut walks?
Well, first of all, Amber Rose is always for the hoes and the sluts. She invented hoe walk. She ain't retracting from it.
I think she stole it from gay people, but she did make it popular.
Yes. But she ain't retracting. She is one
But we don't really hear much from
person
her.
who
We don't
stand
hear
for
nothing
it.
from Emma no more like that though.
But we ain't hearing she going back like, oh, I'm ashamed of what I did.
Okay, yeah, that's
No,
true.
She is not. She is standing
might
for
not
what
be
she
ashamed,
did. What
just
she did.
take it for what it is, but I ain't doing it no more.
We don't know what.
Her last boyfriend is with a 70-year-old woman.
Yeah, you
Y'all know that? No, I'm being for real.
He was Cher, right?
70.
Yeah, he was Cher. Cher's like 70.
Cher. Yes.
He's with Cher.
He's with Cher.
Oh, okay.
And he's like 20 something.
I think he may be in his 30s, but Cher is like 70. He's dating Cher.
Cher is definitely 70. But I think that they are retracting because they're getting older. When I was in my 20s, I did stuff that I'm not too proud of myself, you know. I've done stuff that I look back on, and I'm like, damn, Janae, why you do that? Like, that wasn't smart. But I think that that's kind of the route that they're getting on. And also, they're mothers. They have a new mindset. They're thinking more wiser. They're not thinking of a, young, immature, impressionable young lady. Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
So what y'all think? What y'all think? The Hoeness is being deleted.
I just feel like, okay, so I feel like a little bit what Janae said, but it's just like, it's the same as like you can't be a stripper forever. So I just feel like as they're getting older, they realize that this wholeness is not gonna be cute when they in their 40s.
What can they do with this wholeness?
Still a whole deep inside. I feel like she got better side, but she's still probably a whole deep side, but she just not portraying it, They might have turned their life around, but I don't believe it 100%,
You ain't so.
I don't believe they a first lady.
You think they gonna flip in an instance?
Yeah, I just believe it's not flip. I believe that they may be taking their relationship more seriously, but I just feel like that they just know it's gonna get old in their age, as they should.
So do y'all think it's COVID?
No.
No, they just tired of being in
No, but I'm saying like the pandemic, what happened? Everybody been alone,
No.
all this
Well,
happened,
actually,
like life getting
The
shorter.
pandemic made the whole culture go up. Because during the pandemic, that's when, if you had an OnlyFans, you was winning. Mm-hmm. You started winning. As a matter of fact, it has gone
That's all
down
everybody had.
since the world has opened back up. The numbers have really, really gone down. So.
Shantae, what you think?
They just got tired of just opening their legs.
Girl, they still open them damn legs.
That's just what it is. They just
When they said she is.
opened it up for different.
She is not convinced.
Just different
Not
men.
convinced they a first lady.
You having sex with somebody, you emotionally connected to that person. They got all these demons. They having sex with all these different people, and that's what's wrong with them.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of agree with Monet. I feel like they're aging out.
Yeah, they age
Because as much money as you can make from being a vixen, and then think about it, they came up in the time of, it was no Instagram model when all of them got popular. They came up when that stuff had first got hot, but now you got the Jada Waiters, the Des Dior's, you got the Ari Fletchers, you got a new bitch turn 18 every day.
Yep.
Alexis Skyy she not even 30 yet.
Right.
Who?
Alexis Skyy, she not old.
But she done been out
Like
there
28,
so much.
she knocking on 30.
She done been out there so much. She old news. I would say that she just old, kind of like old news. Like, ain't nobody checking for Alexis Skyy like this.
Yeah.
Like talking about.
So you think it's just their time running out?
Yeah.
And
I
they
think-
see that.
I
They
mean,
don't see no future in it no
certain
more.
jobs, not just jobs like that, but certain jobs you can age out of. Like my auntie told me, be careful not to get no job that's like your main source of income that you can age out of. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah, that makes sense.
that's a real thing.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
You're not going to the strip club to see no 50-year-old or 40-year-old on a damn pole.
People have fetishes.
And I mean, at that age, you probably don't even want to dance no more. You probably don't. You probably genuinely do want to change.
Not, shout out to the strippers, but you shouldn't be want to dance.
Why you ain't gonna shout out to the strippers?
I said shout out to the strippers, but you shouldn't be want to dance at no 40 or 45. You should have an exit
Depends on their
plan.
mindset.
You should definitely have an exit plan, because y'all know I used to work at the strip club. Okay, I seen these girls make so much money. I mean, they was making like $200K a year, cash, tax free, and they getting food stamps. You know what I'm saying? For real. They getting food, and they didn't have cars. Like some of them didn't have even apartments. They lived in motels. It's like whatever age you start making that money at, it's like you get frozen in time. Seen it happen so much. Maybe one or two of them kind of elevate their career into something else, but you definitely got to have a plan for that.
Definitely got to.
You gotta have a way
They just
out.
want to stay young.
And maybe it's the process of staying young. Like what they go through to keep their body up and their face up,
Maintenance.
all the maintenance. Yes, it may be also that they're like, I'm getting tired of this. It's too much on my body. You know, the booty implants, all that. It's the wear and tear.
But I think with the implants, first of all, with the facial injections, and it's for Blac Chyna too, when you've been getting them for so long, you don't look right. I forget, it's an actual term for what it does to your face.
So you think like Kris Jenner, she still looks the same? I know they go to the top, but
They doing
Definitely
witchcraft.
top-notch. Nikki, wait.
They probably drinking baby blood.
that's why they got so many babies running around.
No, for real. There's some Illuminati stuff going on over there. And then also,
But they do look
we
good,
haven't
though.
never seen
Yeah, they look the
we haven't
same.
never seen Kris in person, so we don't know what she look like in person.
Face
But
app,
all of them age
Huh?
well.
the face app.
Girl, face app, and
For
like, cause I
real.
mean, I remember seeing a picture of like Gladys Knight, and she looked like she was in her 30s, but that's only a picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how these people look in real. You can't see the
Real life.
wrinkles.
That's
Yeah,
true.
They
that's
gonna
true.
hide all that stuff.
Right.
So, but yeah, when you get them injections for too long, like in your face, it starts to make your face look kind of like uneven. Kind of uneven and funny. And also with the butt shots, like that stuff is kind of newer, so you just don't know, like 30 years from now, how it's gonna affect your body. You know?
I also believe it's different levels of doctors. Like the Kardashians, they probably on top. Can you hear yourself? I can't look at it.
Oh, we having some technical difficulties right now. Oh, can you hear us? I'm gonna pause you out. Huh?
Keep going, they can hear you.
Okay. Okay, so we thought we had a little technical difficulty. Somebody said, Monty said Blac Chyna look like an evil cartoon character. Yeah, the mask. For sure. It's like that jigsaw face. Like
Yeah, she do.
jigsaw
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
But that
Yeah.
happens when you
Get
get
them
those
fillers.
fillers for too long.
Yeah.
Now, it's a medical term for it. I forgot what it is, but if you notice, people who get them fillers for a long time, their face do start to look like
Yeah,
that.
that's true. That is true.
Because they put it all in the same places where your bones narrow it, so it's gonna always just stick out. They put it like where your,
But I wonder how often do they have to get those fillers?
I don't know, but it's rich people problems.
Google and
I really don't know.
it's an argument stuff.
Yeah, we know.
We trying to mix it, y'all. Just rock with us, roll with us.
Very
But
well.
I want to say maybe once a year. That's probably not right. Maybe every 4 months. Let's look it up. We'll have a real answer for y'all when we come back.
Are we still
Regardless,
staying on
it's too
topic,
much.
even though they can't hear us?
we good now.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Stephanie said, "Is that y'all mama? Low audio."
Stephanie, yes.
Hello, mother. Hey, Miss Stephanie.
Hey, mom.
I'm cussing.
She tuned in.
Shout out to Miss Stephanie in the building. Monty said something. Maybe that's old. Maybe it's a delay. Okay, so what we was talking about, the fillers and stuff. Yeah, I think they aged out, and I do think maybe they had a change of heart. But honestly, I feel like the change of heart was forced.
You me too.
Because you're not popping like you used to.
You're not.
So why go to like Christian and the Lord? Why do that?
What other way they gonna show that they turned their life around? Other than saying like I done turned my life around, no one's gonna believe them. But it feels more believable when you put God into it and you get.
Y'all don't think none of it is genuine? Like they
I think
A
it's a
third
forced
percentage.
genuine. Now my
Like
question to y'all is:
20% genuine.
20.
Yep.
do y'all feel like they still gonna be ass popping?
Nope. I feel like the only Blac Chyna. I feel like the only one maybe because of Tokyo. Everyone loved Tokyo and loved to put Miss in it, so I feel like that's probably the only reason.
And she
believe
has her
Alexis
Kardashian
could.
baby.
Yeah, she is a Kardashian.
She is, but
She's
she
not.
don't be over.
She is, but she's not.
She's not. Yeah.
I think she is. I
Her
know people-
baby is. She's not a Kardashian. Rob don't even give her no
Man,
money.
she is family.
Rob don't even give her
don't be
no
over
money.
there.
She said that.
Well, because Rob said he got the kids most of the time.
They share the child.
Well, him
44.
and Tiger Head
43.
came out and said that they have the children most of the time, which is why they don't give her as much money. Because if they got the kid 5 days a week and you got the kid 2 days a week, what they giving you child support for?
That's what I'm saying. That's why she's not a Kardashian. Because if my baby daddy was rich, regardless of who got the child, well, if I need some money and we good, we family, I need some money.
If I bring in a child into this world that bonds us by blood, I'm a Kardashian.
Right. Mm-mm.
Tokyo
You gonna
Kardashian
play
too.
Kardashian.
You claiming it all the way.
We bonded by blood.
You
We're
not
family.
invited to the house, but you claim
Monet, what I be saying about your baby daddy all the time? Y'all family. Y'all might not be a family, but y'all are family.
We are, I see there, but I'm not
That's your
claiming
family.
the
But they gotta
last
be-
name.
they gotta be-
He forever gonna be your family.
It gotta be received both
Y'all
ways.
bonded by blood, baby. That's your family.
If
You
you
say
saying
I'm a Kardashian.
if you saying that he not, you just look crazy. He got to agree too. Sometimes.
Well, y'all know she tried to get her name changed to Angela Kardashian. Y'all seen that?
That's crazy.
They weren't going.
Well, I wouldn't say that's crazy to get her name changed, but Blac,
How?
cause she had a Kardashian name, and then it make it seem like they accept her. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
no, I
Cooley
disagree.
said they're gonna fade out just like Corinne Steffens and the girls from the 90s and the early 2000s. See, Corinne, she made that book, well, several books.
Oh, yeah,
Confessions
about
of
her
a,
life.
Confessions of a Video Vixen. Because, I mean, you know, she done
Then
got...
she faded out. Like, it was a good book, but your time has, you know.
But at least you wrote a book. She's profited off her Hoeness.
They profited too. They did OnlyFans.
They profited. They made some money. Well, I don't know about Brittany Renner because she said that she was paying for her own flights when she got flued out. And I'm just like, what?
That's crazy.
Now, that's
Rule
what you
number
do. You, I mean, you know what
I feel
I'm
like
saying?
Brittany ass, she pretty lame. I just don't see how you gonna get flued out.
Shout out to Jackson
I
State.
mean, how you gonna pay for your own plane ticket?
She said when she went to go see Colin Kaepernick, she paid for her own ticket. That's what she said out of her mouth. Girl, I guess with me,
But do y'all consider Brittany like on her whole phase, like Blac Chyna?
Brittany wrote a book about all the men in the industry.
I need to read
I
it.
haven't read it either, but I know what it's about. That she
I don't know if
slept
she had
with.
an OnlyFans or not.
She
did, but I'm just saying, like her whole track. You think it's just?
Yes,
I need to
same.
read the book then.
Honestly, I think it's kind of on a lower level than Blac Chyna and Alexis Skyy. Because, like I said, I don't even think that she was like getting paid. I think that she was doing that for
She didn't see her worth. with
enjoyment.
sticking
That's
around.
what she said. She didn't see her
did.
worth. Because why are you paying for your own flight when you going to see Colin Kaepernick's married self?
That is true. At least get paid to get flued out, girl. At your hotel.
I'm just saying. Because with me, baby, I had to make sure you book me a round trip so I go anywhere. Ladies, if
Big
a man
fan.
fly
At least
y'all
a wire
out,
transfer too.
rule number one, do not go unless you got a return flight booked. Okay?
For real.
You don't want to get
That's
stuck
facts.
nowhere.
Big facts.
Having to call somebody to help you get back home. Okay, so I think I'm gonna skip the next one. We'll talk about that later, another time. Soulja Boy. So this week, a plethora of people were asked, would you rather have dinner with Soulja Boy or get $250 in food stamps? And most people, pretty much everybody that we saw that was asked said they would rather have $250 in food stamps. And then Soulja Boy got on the internet saying y'all broke and he wouldn't take y'all out no way. So don't even worry about that. But y'all broke. Y'all want $250. So my question to the ladies on the panel is, we're gonna go one by one. Starting with Shantae. Shantae, would you rather have dinner with Soulja Boy or $250?
Can I give you the why now or
in
just
food
the
stamps?
answer?
Huh?
You want the why or just the
Yes,
answer?
all of it.
All of it. Whatever you got.
I'm taking the food stamps. Inflation is high. Inflation is at a rise, and Soulja Boy is high. And I ain't got no music career. If I did, it probably would benefit me, cause he can make good music. He's a good producer for what I'm getting at it. But as far as me, I don't need all that. Give me the food stamps. I got 2 kids. Monet.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna take the food stamps. I'm not finna have no date with no Soulja Boy. I'm not about to do that. I'm not. It's just.
It's beneath me.
It ain't even. It's just I wouldn't find it enjoyable. So I'm taking food stamps.
Even though eggs are extremely high, I'm going to Soulja Boy to tell him. I'm going to get my dinner because I think that if you get a connection with somebody, he can introduce you to somebody else. And connection is how the world goes around. So
I definitely agree. I'm with Janae. I'm having dinner with Soulja Boy. I mean, I'm not doing it on some romantic stuff because I don't think that we would get along dating wise. Plus, I already got a man and he a
Right.
good man. But I think Well, you said you don't have a music career, but we do have a podcast. So we do work like in the industry, and the industry is all about who you know.
Yes.
Them girls that I saw on that video, they look like they didn't like do music and stuff like that. So I could see them being like, no, I'm not going out on a date with him. It's kind of like their reaction, but I'm not thinking about it like date wise, because he seemed like he too much for me. I don't like men like that.
No, he too extra.
But he is a great business person. But y'all know this came from a couple years ago. They was asking everybody over the internet. They was like, would you rather have dinner with Jay-Z or $500,000? Excuse me. And a lot of people were saying dinner with Jay-Z.
No, now see, that's something different. I can do a lie with $500,000.
I can do a lot with you. I don't know what this
That's
day
a
is
different
promising.
tax bracket.
If it's promising certain things, I don't know. I may reconsider. If it's promising certain things with my carear, I may reconsider. But
$500,000 can change my life. $250 cannot. That's how I look at it. But having dinner with Soulja Boy, it's a possibility, high possibility that it could.
Yeah.
It could also cause you to get
It's
beat
crazy
up.
how many people were saying they would take a dinner with Jay-Z. Even Jay-Z himself came out and said, take the $500,000. Like,
I'm taking the $500,000.
to me, there is nothing he can say in that dinner that's going to equal $500,000.
it's not gonna equal it, no.
Ain't no
Unless
game.
it's something with my like career, like if I was like an artist or something.
Right.
Still, not even nothing he can tell you. Maybe,
But like promising, like something signed, like I'm, sending something with
yeah,
you.
that's what I'm saying. A connection he can give
Yeah.
Some
you.
type of connection.
Maybe, yeah. I
Maybe.
think about
It was a
it.
dinner
I need to
he
see the
signed you.
contract.
Yeah.
What you got? Are you
Taking
signing me
$500,000.
Right.
to Rockefeller? I mean, what's going on?
And the last trending topic we're going to talk about is Jonathan Majors. Ooh, this story got so many twists and turns. So, Jonathan Majors was arrested for assaulting his girlfriend. Now, he was the one that called 911. He said his girlfriend was like spazzing out. She was having some type of mental break. I don't know how true this is, but I heard it's because she found out he was cheating. I don't know. That's just, maybe they were trying to make a joke when they said that. But he called 911. So then after he got arrested, his girlfriend recanted her statement and said, no, that's not what happened. And also his lawyer was saying, we have video footage that can prove like what really happened. And it's going to make him, it's going to
Clear his name.
Yes, clear his name. Thank you. But today he got charged with assault.
Really?
So I'm not a lawyer. If you're a lawyer, put it in the chat so we can know how this stuff goes. But my question is, since she did recant her statement to the ladies on the panel, if women lie about being abused and it's like proven that they lied, should that woman have to suffer consequences?
Absolutely. I think that this goes back all the way, back to Emmett Till. When the girl lied about him, Emmett Till was just murdered, and it goes all the way back to that. And she's still living to this day, free, no consequences. So, yeah, I think that if they're lying on the assault charge, they should definitely get some kind of affirmative actions for their lying. Probably the same consequence as the lie.
Like they got to sit in jail for 5 years if you lie.
Yes, if you lie. Because you have to think about it. If you don't get any consequences, they're going to keep doing it. What's preventing them from lying and sending an innocent man to jail?
We have a comment. OD Mixed It says, is his girlfriend black? His girlfriend is not black.
What do you think, OD? Do you think she's
And another conversation that has been going around the internet is black. I think Claudia Jordan, kind of hinted at this on her show. I mean, basically saying if he was with a black woman, then this wouldn't have happened. Because black women, they hold it down. They don't be running and telling on people.
That's true.
I mean, even with Meg Thee Stallion, right? She said that she didn't tell that Tory shot her at first because she was trying to protect him, even though she was the one that got shot. Like, she, as a black woman, was still so concerned about this black man. So, I mean, we ain't got to have that conversation. But people on the internet is having that conversation about dating outside your race. And some people feel like maybe you shouldn't do that. But the question that I asked you originally,
Another topic for another day.
had to put that on our Patreon. That's gonna be our first Patreon episode. But so you said you feel like they should have to suffer
Yes,
consequences.
absolutely.
Monet, how you feel if a woman lie about getting assaulted? Should she have to face jail time or do community service or something?
I feel like she should. I feel like because I have a son, if a bitch lie on my son, yes, you need to take your ass to jail. But I want to know, like, after they figure out it is a lie, like in this situation, we don't know if she really lied. Like she could, because women always retract their stories all the time. So I don't really know if she is lying because he still got arrested, or if they just arrested because she filed charges. So once they know for sure that she's lying, yes, you need to have some type of consequence. I don't think like nothing too extreme, like maybe like 5 years, but maybe like on community service or like some months in jail. Yeah, so you can know what you did.
5 years. They need 2 to 5 years for lying.
Okay, so T. Daniel said, in a domestic violence situation, the man can still get charged if a woman recants her statement due to her potentially being threatened in fear for her safety.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they charged him, because even though she took it back, they charged him because she, said it the first time. Shantae, what you think?
I just believe it depends on the extent of the lie. If it's a little field,
Talking to the mic.
if it's a little field, then it's all right. But if you lying,
What's a little field?
what's a little field, friend?
Monty said 10 years minimum.
That's what I was saying. They need some real
I don't know, but
action.
just not something just as drastic. Like if he slapped you and you say he beat you.
Okay, so
But slap is beat.
Well, I guess it is, but still, I don't know. Yeah, that's just how I feel.
Like if he shoves you and she says that.
What about
if he pinned her against the wall?
if he didn't touch you at all and you lie and say he slapped you?
No, that's a big ass lie. That's just a lie.
Okay.
Or you saying like she did a move like what's that movie called? A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. She beat her own self.
Now that's
Yeah,
too
some
much.
shit like something like that. Like you
So,
doing
okay, how about this? What if y'all got into a fight?
physical.
Like both of y'all was fighting, but
We
she
both
called
wrong.
and said that he abused me. Like, how do you feel about that?
Who
No.
started it?
Yeah, it just depends.
Let's say
on
she
who
started.
provoked who.
You did.
Like on Baby Boy.
You can't.
Was she hitting him in the head?
Don't put your hands on nobody if you don't want nobody to put their hands on you.
Yes, agreed.
That's the
That
first.
is
That's the first
true.
rule of kindergarten.
But I
That is
believe that he
true,
should
but
stop.
I feel like a man also knows his strengths. And I don't agree with you sitting there just pounding the woman just
Right.
because she put her hands
That's-
on you.
No,
Yeah.
not extremely beaten, but if you're attacking me, even as a man,
better
I think you
pin-
have to protect yourself.
Yeah, you can probably slap her ass and pin her down, but I don't agree with just like beating
Punching
her
her.
ass.
No, not beating her ass. If she like on the floor and she bleeding and shit, you still beating her. No.
Pin her against the wall.
But I'm saying
Yeah,
a
but
man
you know
also
your
has to
strength.
protect themselves
Yeah,
at the same time.
but a man gonna always know his strength over a woman. I feel like if you just sitting there beating her ass, you just want to do that. I feel like even if I hit you in your chest, that shit ain't nothing. Now, if I throw something at you or something like that, then yeah, choke me or whatever you want. You know what I'm saying, to calm me down. Call the police. But don't just sit there and just beat a woman.
So what if-
Because you gonna always have the consequences as a man, because it's always a little worse.
So you
Gonna
said
always.
if as a woman, if a woman throws things at a man, then he shouldn't hit her.
I feel like he maybe can do like a one hit to calm her down and then pin her down. Because think about it. If he sits there and beat her ass, he's going to always look like...
He's gonna win. He's strong.
A woman
He's gonna
beater.
win.
And, but in the public eye, he's going to always...
Look like a man,
like-
like a woman beater.
Yeah. And that's not good for your reputation. No matter how much this woman did, they not going to look at you as a victim.
You gonna look like
And
Ike
that's-
Turner.
I was never a victim.
Oh, I thought you meant like a beater. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. He gonna
Yeah,
look
yeah.
like
Yeah, I do feel like being a man just come with certain responsibilities, and I feel like as a man, that's one of the responsibilities to know, like, even if this woman is going off on you, throwing stuff at you, like, you got to remove yourself because you're the stronger being. You know, if y'all get into a fight, then you're gonna win, and you just have to like remove yourself from that equation. Is what I think.
But also, some women are a little bit crazy,
Yeah, 'cause
and
I've
they
seen
do
that.
not want to allow the man
leave.
to remove them. They will chase
that's
after
when he
this
needs to
man.
use
That just happened in
strength.
Mississippi. A guy was he was married, he was trying to go to work. The woman was on live. Like, she would not let him leave the house, and then she shot him dead. He trying to leave,
Oh, yeah, I saw
de-escalate.
that.
That's
She
sad.
killed the man.
Yeah, they said she killed him because she found out he was bisexual. That's what did you read that?
I didn't know that.
What you hear the reason was? That's what I heard.
I didn't hear the reason. I just watched the clips of the live.
I couldn't watch. I can't watch that.
No, it was just almost like a minute clip. It didn't show the actual shooting, but just like
okay.
the argument part. Because the mom was in the house and everything.
Yeah, some of these women do be abusive. You know, what
They
I'm saying?
do. But I feel like a man always gonna know his strength. And that's when you just don't choke me out, but just, calm me down, whatever. And like Jean said, walk out. Give her enough restraint to where you can just walk off.
And if
Lock
it
your
get
ass
too
in the
abusive, I
closet.
feel like you need to leave the
part.
relationship. Because a guy that we went to college with, his baby mama hit him with a car. He was all scarred up. Yeah, he was all scarred up and stuff. I'm like, what happened to you? She hit him with a car.
Oh my God!
I feel like you need to leave the relationship.
You definitely need to leave.
You
No,
know?
that's domestic violence.
She gonna kill him.
Okay, so now we're gonna go on to our scam portion. Janae.
Yes. So y'all know back in the day, our hairstylist was the bomb. They used to wash our hair, blow dry, curl it, style it, braid it up. But nowadays, these stylists, they gotta be tripping a little bit. They want you to come with your hair washed, blown out if you natural. They don't, they want you to do all these steps. And all they want to do is kind of style. They want to charge you extra if you want a curl, if you want it styled. They want to do all that. So, do y'all think these new stylists, do y'all think they're scamming?
Talking about because of the price you pay for the
price you pay, the service, what they want you to do. Like, they're supposed to be hairstylists.
Yeah. I would feel like if they went to the braiders don't go to cosmetology school.
They're supposed to get a braider's license.
Yes.
Right. So if they get a
They have to
braider's
take a
license,
test.
I don't feel like it's a scam because they didn't go through cosmetology school. Now, if you went through cosmetology school and you're supposed to, be able to do any type of hair, anything to your hair, yes. It is a scam if you don't wash my hair, blow dry, and all that. But for the braiders, I feel like it's extreme to make me wash my hair and stuff, but they don't know. They didn't get trained for this. They just got trained for braiding. So I don't feel like it's a scam.
So, because I saw this girl on TikTok, and she was like, I don't get weaves or sew-ins, right? So, but she was saying that, the stylist wanted her to wash her hair, come with it straight, and she would charge her extra $25. She wanted it cut and curled and styled, and the install was already $200+, and she wanted her to do all these extra steps to get her install in.
Now, I do feel like the prices are much, much higher than what they used to be. So
Yeah,
honestly,
yes.
I mean, and I know people like, oh, you can't tell nobody what their price is, and I don't argue with people about prices. If your price is because I'm big on living within my means. If your price is out of my price range, then I just will not go to you. But yeah, I do think these prices are ridiculous.
The prices are.
It can cost you like $1,000 to get your hair done.
Yeah. Now for the install, for the braids, yeah, I can understand me washing my hair, but when it comes to like installs, I feel like they should definitely wash my hair.
If you have a license, you're trained to do that. That's what they teach you in school. I went to school for cosmetology.
But they don't be washing your hair. They want you to
so
come
I
with
believe
it.
it's definitely a scam.
For the install. Or for the braiders too, you feel that?
Braiders don't have to shampoo.
But just the people who do installs and wigs.
Well, that can fall under braiding, but when you're doing any type of install to someone's head, you're supposed to make sure it's clean.
Yeah.
Before you're putting your products, your combs, your brushes in the hair, and then you go to the next person. Y'all not sanitizing, right? Because
Right.
most of y'all like kitchen titches, whatever you want to call it. There ain't no salon.
Oh,
then you
kitchen beautician.
Yeah, like, so you're not properly cleaning these equipment, so whatever's in your hair is going to the next person's hair because your equipment isn't clean.
And also,
That's true.
Doing hair is a science. Like, you are working with real chemicals. You know, like, I know y'all seen that Martin episode
Girl,
when
yes.
Gina had got that perm and they ain't put no neutralizer on there. No, Myra had got the perm and she ain't put no
Myra bald.
Girl, Myra was bald. Like, it's a science to doing hair,
It
getting it to
is.
grow and
It
mixing the
is.
chemicals and knowing, you know.
And you gotta trust that person to do your hair. Like
But-
in Mississippi, I only let our cousin do it, Shatara, and that was because she knew hair. Like you gotta, like these girls nowadays, they don't know hair. You gotta like really know hair.
know the
Like if you
basics.
come to me, you gotta, you don't say just know hair. And people don't know hair.
And then they be wondering why their natural hair is all, broke up because you're not taking care of the base of it, the foundation. And I know you said something about braiders, but I have been a lot of braiders because I'm natural. They want to upcharge me because my hair is thick. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"Bitch,
I
I'm
did
not
hear like
paying
a thick hair
extra."
charge.
Yeah, $25.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
heard it
because
before.
your hair thick. If you come in here like this again, I have to charge you an extra $25. It's not blued out.
I mean, I know y'all are
blow.
I feel like y'all
Y'all
been
blowed out.
Go ahead now, that's a new word, blued out. That's
blued out. I feel like y'all do y'all hair yourself a lot, but me, I'm lazy. So I am definitely always gonna go to a hairstylist, but I'm gonna have to find one in my price range. Like right now, my sister do my hair. She in Fort Worth. She do a great job. Got a hair appointment tomorrow. Matter of fact, tomorrow morning. But I'ma always go to and I don't take my hair down at all. So if you charge me, take it down, baby. Just charge $100 or whatever it's gonna be.
Oh, no.
When Amber used to do my hair, she's charged me $100 take my hair down. I used to pay it because I'm lazy.
I ain't doing it. I'm sorry.
I'm
I
lazy.
take my hair down, I do.
Yeah, no, I'm lazy. But y'all do y'all own hair a lot. You know what I'm
I
saying?
do my own hair a lot. It's too many YouTube videos out there.
Yeah. So, and you got your own natural hair care company. So, we need to do something, you guys. A little bit of housekeeping on live, but we need a designated comment watcher. I meant to talk to you about this in the meeting. So I want if she doesn't want to do it, then she doesn't have to.
What are my
So just every now and then you pick out a comment and then you read it.
I feel like that's a good idea. We was just talking about that. So yeah, you'll be good.
If you don't want to do it, you
talk
don't
about
have to. But
I do.
Okay. So yeah, when you see something that you come across, then we're gonna check in with you. Every now and then. Shantae, what the comments talk about, and then you can,
Okay.
So for the last portion of this episode, we are gonna talk about.
Oh my bad.
Oh, what'd you say?
Blued out, girl. You found a new word. Correction.
Word of the day.
You found a new word.
Blew it out. Cooley said, shout out to Mama Smith. Yeah, my mama is a great hairstylist. She went on Mama and she was like, oh, she did such a great job. Like she said she still hasn't found a hairstylist like they can take care of her hair like how my mama did. Like, and she was saying that too the other day. The prices is too high and they ain't even doing that good of a job.
They ain't doing what they need to do.
These prices are out of
like
this
your mama
world.
probably know hair. Like she can look at each one of our hair.
Yes,
then
and
be
say
like,
what we
okay,
need.
Just know it.
And it's cheap. You know what I'm saying? Under $50 probably for a wash and
I miss the
blow dry
old
or
school hairstylist.
Right.
I know.
I do.
They used to be our alley going to the beauty salon and just talking, gossiping. They used to be an outing.
The beauty salon is.
Now it's
Sitting in a chair with another
But I
lady
also
on the
think that
phone.
because of social media, you know what I'm saying? Like people are taking so many more pictures now, and people are, filming themselves more. So everybody's trying to look good. So that caused the makeup artist prices to rise too. Makeup artists charge a lot too.
75 and up.
$100 to beat your
when
face.
it was like $40.
Yes.
Now for a basic,
Glam, full face, 45.
basic is like $70
With the lashes.
That is crazy. That's why you gotta know how to go on makeup.
Okay, so for the last portion
YouTube.
for this episode's double standard, we're gonna talk about body count. Men versus women. If a man has a high body count, he a player. He pimping. You know what I'm saying? He's smooth with it. But if a woman got a high body count, she a slut. She a whore. Just like how the nail salons used to be cheap. Yeah, same. And that's from Ari. Shout out to Ari. We're over here talking about body count, and Ari is watching. Ari, it's time to go to bed.
Get off,
Get off.
Right.
This is not for children
That's
right
how
now.
long
But thank you for your
I'm
support.
right now.
We love you. So how y'all feel about that? Is that a double standard, or do you feel like it is unacceptable for a woman to have a certain body count?
I don't feel it should be judged. I feel like it should be equal, but the world we live in is just what it is, to sum it up. But me personally, I don't think you should be judged by who you slept with.
So I feel as if a man can live in his sexuality, a woman should be able to do the same and not be judged for it. So if I choose to sleep with 50 men and you only slept with 2, you shouldn't look at me as a hoe or someone who's out there just because you ain't have like the same body count as I do. I think that I should be liberated sexually just the same way you can be. I don't think that there should be a gap between, so I definitely think it's a double standard. And I don't think it's right.
Okay, so I definitely think it's a double standard, but I had to question myself. I'm gonna question y'all too. So I think y'all basically said the same thing. But when you look at other women who have spoke out,
Blac Chyna,
Y'all
Brittany
have called them
Renner,
hoes.
Alexis, Skyy.
Okay, we call men hoes too. He a hoe.
y'all, we do call men hoes, but it's not because of their body count. It's because of how they move. If you hear a
Because
woman,
of both.
no, if I feel like if a man say he got 100 body count, you won't be like, oh, you a hoe.
Hell,
like,
oh, what he packing with?
yes,
Most of you don't know what he got down
out
there.
there moving like a hoe. Then you be like, oh, he a hoe because he didn't talk to this person and this friend group. You know, he just moving like a hoe. But I feel like that, far as women, if you hear a woman say, well, yeah, verbally, you know, like, yeah, I
been
been
with
with
10
150 men, you would be like, damn.
But I say the same thing with a man. If he has slept with 100 women, I'll be like, shit.
Really?
Yes.
You would be like, he a
I
hoe.
would be like, that's a lot of women.
You'll be like, that's a lot of women.
I would be like, you a hoe. You a man whore.
I wouldn't
You a
say
jigaboo.
I wouldn't say that.
I would say
I
that.
would. Now I would
But I
say,
definitely
you
would
know,
know that
you
he
been
packing
packing
downstairs.
something. But why can't men say the same thing? Like, oh well, she must have got some good head or something between her legs. Why can't men say that?
They do say that, but it's just
It's in a negative aspect.
Yeah.
It is a negative aspect, but I feel like women.
Well, but it's
I feel
like-
like men. I'm sorry, Jen.
Go ahead.
I feel like men, when they do it, they don't look at their peers like, oh, it's negative. But when women do it, we look at it as negative, so it comes off that way.
Niggas gonna dap they dude
Yeah.
off. Like, yeah, you know.
But if Jen be like, oh, I done had 100 men, we gonna be like, damn, man, I didn't know Jen was out there like that. You know what I'm saying? We put a negative aspect on ourselves.
I mean, I feel like with men, like if a man heard, like you said, with the compliments and stuff, if a man heard that you're good in the bedroom, he is still gonna talk to you. He's not gonna show you in public, but he is still gonna talk to you.
You don't think he'll show her in public?
Most of the time, he's not gonna show. Cause I feel like who you partner is political, you know. And I mean,
if men out here talking about you, then you a hoe.
they gonna sleep with you.
regardless of what you got. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not gonna let their friend know that they talking to
If
you.
you
no.
a man and he really trying
you a
to
public
pursue
hoe.
you, he not finna tell the dudes that she good in bed.
Right,
Nah,
right.
yeah, it ain't gonna
I just
happen.
feel like men, when they think about like a woman, they think about possibly marrying her, and I think that men don't want.
Shantae, you gotta
I don't
read this
think that
comment.
men want a woman who has been around or been with everybody, but they also want a woman who is like sexually experienced in the bed.
They want you to be a freak and a virgin at the same
We
time.
gotta
Yes, and it's just so confusing.
Go ahead,
You
Shantae.
want me to do all
What
these freaky things?
What the comment saying,
We got a
Shantae?
comment. It's a double standard, yes, but the difference is one party is getting ran through and the other is doing the running. Which is true, but still, you still getting their insides on you either way.
Still swapping bodily fluids.
Yes.
Cool said, so can guys have a whole phase?
They
They
always
all the
hoes.
time.
Their whole life is a whole
Their
phase?
whole phase starts at 20.
Girl, it's about 17,
Saquita, I
18.
feel like everybody should lie about their body count because that's your personal business. Do you tell your social security number to everybody?
I've had sex with one man.
No. No, you should lie about your body count. What you telling the truth for?
Social security number.
But why are you lying? That's your personal
Why you lying?
business.
Because you embarrassed?
No, I just feel like that's your personal, bitch.
But everything is personal until you talk about it. Your exes are personal.
You don't go around telling your
somebody asks you if you've been to jail. Somebody asks you if you stole. Like somebody asks you if you. All that's personal.
Well, I tell you right now what I be saying when they ask me.
What you say then?
First of all, I don't never answer. What I flip back on them, and I say, that's what I say.
Give us the tea.
You can use this, lady. I say, well, honestly, I feel like that's not the question people should be asking. The question people should be asking is, do you have something you can't get rid of? Yeah. And if so, we need to have that conversation. I really don't think body count is all that important if you don't have anything that you can't get rid of.
Why are you doing it in a
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Why you worried about how many people I slept with? If I ain't sleep with nobody but you, why you care about my past like that?
I guess
why is it a factor?
It's not.
Maybe
It shouldn't be, but it is.
They're going to profile you as a whole. Like, if you say, I slept with 30 men, 40 men, then they're going to know I don't want to move on with this lady but to get her in the bedroom.
You should be asking the reality of it.
But I'm not going to lie, ladies. Like, if I date a man, he asked me about body count, I would be turned off.
If it comes across like genuine conversation.
I feel like they're going to ask, but that's what I say. Just say that. Don't answer.
I don't want you asking. I don't think that's any of your business.
Girl, I would tell.
But honestly, look, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. It sounds like y'all don't want to answer because y'all might not be the proudest of that number.
I'm proud of everybody who I done slept with. Well, not everybody.
I'm proud of my
number. Have been some mistakes in
tell mine. I don't care.
It ain't none of your business.
But it's somebody that I'm really dating and we're really like talking. But I need you to be honest as well. Like, if we're going to be honest, we're going to be honest. I tell you,
Chantel, you ain't been with number like 2 people.
Right.
Your number
more
is
than 2.
3.
More than 3.
3 people.
I have not been with 3 people.
Chantel lying, y'all. But I do think that men be lying about their body count.
Okay, so let's go around. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you ain't gonna ask my body count, easy. I feel like you was going
I feel like men add to theirs, though. I feel like women decrease theirs and men add to theirs.
I feel like that, too. So you wouldn't lie. Would you lie about your body count if someone asked?
I told you what I say. That's what I say every time.
So you would lie.
I'm not lying. I'm just not telling you. I'm just changing the subject. I mean, if they was like hard up, like
adamant, about it.
I mean, if you really want to know, then yeah, you can know. But you must know before I tell you this.
Look what Omar said. It ain't a whole phase. As a man, it's called building experience. So we could better please you. For a female, we don't want her to have experience, so we could show her what we want or like. That goes both ways. Mm-hmm. It's experience for both people.
But like I said, yeah, they want you to be a freak and a virgin all at the same time.
All at the same time, it's confusing. What do you
want? So what you would say?
If you really want me to answer this question, you must know that I have lived a life, and everything I have wanted to do, I have done it. So just think about that
before you want to answer. Okay.
Now, are you sure?
Tell the truth. Okay.
I would if it really came down to it. I would.
What about you, Janae?
I'm not gonna answer you because it's none of your business.
But what, like I said with Jen, what if they're adamant?
I'm not gonna. I don't want to talk to you no more.
So I'm
gonna talk to you.
They take me to the grave.
I don't want to talk because it's none of your business how many men have slept with. Why does that matter? Why?
And so you gonna tell the truth?
Yes, about everything I have done with anybody.
What?
Not everything, girl.
Not every. Yeah, but I will.
So you saying like with your current partner, you would tell all your sexual experience you have been through from the Rudy to the Tootie?
If they ask us and they want to know.
Girl,
again, Shantae
has done some things, and I'm gonna tell y'all when this podcast I didn't let these 2 kids doing nothing. Okay.
Shantae is a saint.
Girl, bye. Girl, bye.
What about you, Monet?
I'm gonna lie. And it's not because I'm ashamed about it. I just feel like it's just very personal to me. Like, why would I tell you my body count?
Yeah, I definitely feel like when I tell them I'm gonna be judged harshly, because I mean I done lived a life, like I say, but I mean I don't have anything, you know what I'm saying, that I can't get rid of. So to me, my health is what I stand on. Like, I'm healthy. Right. When I was out here in these streets, I was going to get tested regularly. You know what I'm saying? And now I work for a sexual health clinic, and I love the fact that I get to help people live the lives they want to live, but in a healthy way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just really love
that's
that.
what it's
Like, be
about.
sexually free, you know, go to the swingers clubs and do the parties and do all of that. But at the same time, we can still be healthy. We can still get tested and we
Right.
can have our fun.
Yeah, that's true.
Time for you.
Go get tested, y'all. While we
At my
saying
job,
this.
shout out to AHF. We
Yes.
got locations all
Protect
around the
your
world.
health.
Holla at me if you need prep or pep. I'm the plug.
But I just think it's none of their business. I think it's weird if you keep asking me, oh, what's your body count? What's your body count? How many men you slept with? Nigga, are you insecure? Like, what's behind it? Why do you want to know so bad?
Because I know you had said like that they still ask, but since I've been dating, I had no one ask me that. I feel like would that be something on the first date they'll ask, or
The person that asked me, it wasn't the first date.
Maybe.
It wasn't the first date. Maybe it was like the second date. It was early on though. It was very early on.
I have not had that question asked to me. I guess that's why I don't feel like men ask it no more. But y'all still,
Yeah, I think the question should be, do you have an STD or
Yeah.
are you healthy, instead
Right.
of how many people you've slept with, like what you
Yeah,
really
that's
lean
honestly, because I
towards.
feel like when they real adamant about that, what's your body count question, honestly, I feel like they asking that so they can know how to treat you, so they can know how to judge you, so they can, you know, and you don't need to be doing none of that. I done had a past, but I'm a new person now.
I'm a reborn virgin.
Hello?
What if
I'm
they
a born
ask, what if
again
they ask you
virgin.
that
Alexis,
and they
Skyy?
be like, well, you know, I've heard about you out in the streets. I'm just saying, like, that could be a
First of
question
all-
that men do talk. Like, that could be a question.
But I don't think, ain't no man gonna say that. They ain't gonna say I heard
you
about
ask
you in
them
these
the
streets.
why behind why you want to know. And you want to,
Because I heard my partner slept with you. I'm gonna be like, well, why you want to
maybe
talk to
not
me?
that hard, but
If you, I'm gonna turn it back on you.
you gonna put that ball right back in the court.
Why that court?
Gia,
I mean, then you know your friend slept with me.
Right?
Why you
Why
gotta
do you
come
even want to talk to me? That shows what kind of person you are.
Then why you want to talk to me then?
Right.
Come back.
Regardless
That's
if
what I'm
it's
talking
true
about.
or not, why you want to talk to me? Yes.
If you didn't heard that,
What kind of person are you to even holler at somebody that you think your friend has been with? You're not a friend. That's not a friend. He's not your friend. Don't call him your friend.
And we gonna go off subject from there. We gonna talk
About our next date or something. Well, thank everyone for tuning in. That has been the show. We will catch you next time, every other Wednesday, right here on Real Life Street Stars.
yes.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.